NATO's key allies in the fight against Russia. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, was formed in 1949 with the purpose of defending its member states from external threats, especially from the Soviet Union during the Cold War. However, the organization's role has changed since then, and it has been involved in several conflicts and missions around the world. Today, NATO's role is to promote peace and security, and to defend the common values of its member states. One of the major challenges facing NATO today is the renewal of its defense and deterrence posture against an increasingly assertive Russia. Since 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea and supported separatist movements in eastern Ukraine, the security situation in Europe has deteriorated. NATO has responded by deploying troops and equipment to the eastern flank of the alliance and increasing its presence in the Black Sea. In this context, NATO's key allies in the fight against Russia are the United States, Canada, and the European members of the alliance. These countries have the military capabilities, the political will, and the strategic interests to support NATO's efforts to deter aggression and defend its territory. The United States is NATO's most powerful member and has been the backbone of the alliance since its creation. The US has stationed troops, tanks, and other military hardware in Europe, and has participated in several NATO operations such as the war in Afghanistan. Under the current administration, the US has increased its defense spending and called on its European allies to do the same. Canada, although not a major military power, has been a loyal NATO ally for decades. Canada has participated in NATO missions in Afghanistan, Libya, and Iraq, and has contributed troops and equipment to NATO's operations in Europe. Canada has also committed to increasing its defense spending and modernizing its armed forces. The European members of NATO are the closest neighbors to Russia and are the most exposed to its military potential. For this reason, they have taken the lead in enhancing NATO's defense and deterrence posture. The Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, have been particularly concerned about Russia's aggressive behavior and have called for increased NATO presence in the region. NATO has responded by deploying 4 battle groups to Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland, and by establishing a NATO-enhanced forward presence. Other European NATO members, such as Germany, France, and the United Kingdom, have also played a crucial role in supporting NATO's efforts to deter Russia. These countries have invested in new defense capabilities, such as missile defense systems, and have committed to increasing their defense spending to meet NATO's target of 2% of GDP. In addition to these key allies, NATO also has partners in the region who share its values and interests and who are willing to contribute to its goals. These partners include Sweden and Finland, which are not members of the alliance but are part of NATO's Partnership for Peace program. Both countries have participated in NATO missions and have welcomed increased cooperation with the alliance, especially in the areas of defense and security. Despite the challenges and the differences in approach among NATO members, the alliance remains the strongest military alliance in the world and a crucial pillar of Western security. NATO's key allies in the fight against Russia have shown their commitment to the alliance and to the principles of collective defense and deterrence. By working together, NATO can continue to defend its member states and to promote peace and security in the Euro-Atlantic region. NATO's key allies in the fight against Russia. Conclusion. In conclusion, NATO's key allies in the fight against Russia are the United States, Canada, and the European members of the alliance. These countries have the military capabilities, the political will, and the strategic interests to support NATO's efforts to deter aggression and defend its territory. While NATO faces several challenges in the current security environment, including tensions with Russia and the rise of non-state actors in the Middle East and North Africa, its commitment to collective defense and deterrence remains strong. By working together, NATO and its key allies can continue to uphold the values of the transatlantic community and promote peace and security in the Euro-Atlantic region.